Yo, what is good, everybody? It's Vic here. Today is Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? Yeah. Okay, I'm bugging. Today is Wednesday, um, August 19th. Coming to y'all with a trade recap, man. Unfortunately, we took a loss. We took longs. Unfortunately, we took our first loss of the week. It is what it is. I'm just glad we took a loss, but I'm just glad because usually on days like these, and I'm gonna show y'all why. Um, I've been taking second stabs. And I just locked out. I took my loss and I just locked out. Let me show y'all P&L on the day. Down $5,965 in a day. Very unfortunate. It is what it is. But the lucid accounts down $2,639 on the day, and the Apex accounts are down $3,326 on the day. It was low key a little bit of a bigger R. Like I was a little bit oversized in the position. So it was around like a 630, 650 loss, which is not terrible, but not what I wanted. So let's break this trade down. Coming into today, I wanted Judas, and this is what I was talking about a little bit ago. Hold on, let me move it to the side. This is what I was talking about when I said on days like these, I usually take second bids. And the reason for that is when you're expecting a Judas, when I expect a Judas so bad, I'm stuck on that bias. So today I was stuck on longs, and wanted to see longs. And because of that, I took not the greatest trade. You could say I did still like it to some degree, but it was a little bit aggressive. Anyways, coming into today, we had this 30-minute gap opening up. Overall market structure is bearish, but after Asia and London, we are putting in a bearish leg, so I could also see me taking longs, or I'm more bullish than I am bearish because of this leg. Like we are now breaking structure back to the upside. So now I want to see longs, and I can also see shorts because coming into today, we had a unfilled 4-hour gap resting above price, right? So we could either for bears, we could either come up, hit this gap, or we can either come up, hit this gap, then go lower, or for bulls, we can create some internal structure, bounce us up to this 4-hour gap, right? So that's what I wanted to see coming into market open, but I was more so leaning bullish. So market opens, we display slower, tap into this 30-minute gap. Initially I thought we were gonna get some inverses back to the upside, or actually I took two trades today. Initially, this was the initial play. I think I had entered here. I front ran it. It was a 40-point stop, initially targeting this 4-hour gap, but I ended up getting out the trade in a little bit of profit because if we look at ES is looking like it's trending downwards, and ES still has its own 30-minute gap here, right? So it's like I don't want to take this trade if ES is looking this bearish. So I end up pulling the trade. I mean, it ends up running. I don't know if it would have gotten a 1-to-1. Let me see. Was it a 30-second? Um, Boom, I was in there. Would have gotten 1-to-1. Okay, I would have got my 1-to-1 and I would have tried aggressive. So I guess it still would have been a winner. But I really didn't love it, and I would have been upset if I took a loss there. But anyways, we get a resweep of these of the lows, and now I'm liking this play even more. And this is why I took it, right? So we add to the liquidity, we add to the stacked highs, and the 4-hour gap is sitting above that, which I'm thinking is that's my main draw on liquidity, right? So then if we go to the 15-second time frame, I'm loving how this is looking. So let me go back. I'm loving how this is looking. We resweep the lows. We create a 15-second gap. The reason, like structurally, this is a good play. Let me add the fair value gap. It's super small, but structurally, I don't think this is a bad trade. But the reason why, in my opinion, this is bad for me is because it's lacking displacement and it's lacking speed. Like this is just I should have waited for more structure or perhaps waited for this IFEG if anything, because after all this displacement down, taking the first IFEG out of here is kind of suspect. I should have done a better job on that, and that's completely on me. Yeah, I didn't have it lacked displacement, lacked everything. I got instantly stopped out, and my fill was actually around. I think it was 450. Yeah, 450. I mean 650. Pardon. Yeah, bad fill. And I entered with one mini too, because I thought we were gonna get a 25-point stop, so that's why the loss was a little bit bigger. And what I was talking about is if I still would have stayed on the charts, I think I would have took something like this, and I'm pretty sure it was a loser. Yeah, it would have been a loss. So like if I go through my Discord and my trading journal, a lot of my losses I've been taking, the bad losses I've been speaking about over the last 2-3 weeks have been just like this, because I take another stab after I'm so worried about getting a Judas and expecting a Judas off of open, because we are primed. Like that's a prime Judas setup, and because I'm so hardcore on that and focused on that, and it makes me to force again, because it thinks in my head it's like we're guaranteed to reverse, right? So that's on me. Is what it is. Yeah, the second trade would have been a loss as well. So glad I just locked the accounts out. Let me show y'all P&L. So the Apex account, $663 on the day. Unfortunate. Really it is what it is, but really wish we could have stayed on our streak. I think it was we were on a 4 or 5 trade win streak. Comes to an end, short lived. I felt like we were on a heater, but anyways, our drawdown's still good. I'm not worried. Just hope tomorrow's a better day. And finish out Thursday, Friday strong. Let me pull up the Lucid accounts. I'm parched right now. Holy. Then the Lucid accounts down $658 on the day. Still have our full drawdown essentially. So, and 2K away from a max payout. So that's a drag. So what's that? 4 days. So next week, we'll see. Thank you, God. Short. How long was this recap? Okay, not that long. Second face cam vid. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Like I say, we're finna be rich as shit. There's no doubt about that. I've been saying that for the last 8 months. Gotta keep staying in process. Today, we took a loss. It's still counted on my stay in process day. I think I'm gonna make a video about that too. I think I'm gonna make a video about, and I'm gonna show it next video. I'm not trying to get up right now and get it, but my stay in process habit tracker. But yeah, still counted as a green day because we took our loss, we hopped off. It is what it is. Market will feed tomorrow and Friday by God's grace. I hope so. Yeah, that's all I got for this recap. I love y'all boys and girls. We finna be rich as shit. There's no doubt about that. I've been saying that for the longest, bro. I love y'all boys. Y'all have a great day.